Mike, the disgruntled mechanic here. Today's project is we're going to do a sway bar link on a 2002 Chevy 2500 HD, and I have the other side off and I still have it loose to help in taking this one off, but I'll show you the process. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the one from the other side, and this is what it looks like so that you have some idea. So with this you have a washer, and then the rubber bushing, a washer, the spacer, a washer, the rubber bushing, another rubber bushing, and then your nut. And you got to remember which way they go. I'll show you when I put it in. But one of the things I do want to show you is this is a goofy, thank you GM, this is a real goofy thing. You can put an adjustable wrench on it, something else, try to help hold this, you know, locking pliers, whatever, channel locks, I don't know. But what I found was I have, and you don't do this if you don't want, if you don't feel it's the right tool, but I'm going to use what works for me. What I have is I have an oil filter socket out of my kit, and I put that over, and it's the right size to hold it. And then you can take this off, and you don't have to be messing around trying to hold something more clumsy up there. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to go on top this one. We're going to start taking this out. Now that fits on there pretty nicely. It's going to come off though when I go to grab my gun here. So we'll get on the bolt top up here. We'll get on this nut down here. Might need something a little more oomphy. And before I continue, I just want to say one of the reasons I don't normally give sizes because people ask and it upsets them. If you have a different model year or you have an aftermarket part on, it may not be the same size that you have. So I hesitate to give sizes because I don't want somebody to go buy something and it's wrong, and then they're saying, oh well, you told me it was right, you know, it just, so that's why I don't. But let's get going with this. We'll take our socket and put it up on here. We'll have our little impact ready. Alright, so we're holding it. Everything's rusted and rotted as usual. And off we come with the dust and the crud. And see how nicely I took that off? It doesn't, you know, doesn't have to do much holding in there. Well, it's stuck in there right now, but so that's off. Now we're going to put the new one on. Now, of course, our bolt didn't want to come down through. We'll see if we can drive it on down through. All right. So we'll get the pry bar up here. Try and pry down on the bolt because we're not going to reuse it, so it doesn't matter. Pry up on the sway bar a little bit. There we go. Now we might be able to work with it a little easier. Easy way is to cut it off. Don't feel like getting the tools out though. Okay, bigger persuasion. Not crystal blue persuasion, but crystal green persuasion. Man, oh man. Nothing to it. Well, if it wants to stay there and we got it down this far, we will grind it now. We'll take care of that. It's out of there. Okay, so nothing to it. Now we'll start with the new one. We'll put our washer on the bottom. We'll put the first bushing in, put that hump part up to go against the frame. Find the hole, find the hole. Then we'll put one with the hump part down against the frame. Washer the cupped way down against the bushing. Spacer. Washer, cupped face up. Bushing, little hump up against that. We're going to put hump down, cupped part against the bushing on top. And then all that's left is our nut. May have to pull your bar down some. So you want to make sure they're compressed. We're going to have it to about 2 or 3 threads showing that they compress some, but you don't want them to squish out to nothing. So we're going to call that good. Alright, so that is installing a sway bar link on a 2002 2500 HD Chevy. So thanks for watching, and this is Mike Disgruntled Mechanic saying, just remember, if you can get somebody else to do it, you're probably better off. Thanks for watching. See ya.